We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brett Anderson is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Into the box, Mandy Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Anderson, a 6'4" lefty. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting for the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Roll, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Jonathan Loaizaga, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lorenzo Cain is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Brock Holt is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brock Holt becomes out number 2 this inning. Christian Yelich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. Full count now. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. He's set. Now the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's right there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. Throw into second.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. Strike two as the hanging slider was let go. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Torres stands at second with no outs. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
2-2.
Hit out towards second.
これは、落としちゃった。ポロリポロリ。
Batting it. The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
In now, Kyle Higashioka. He rips it on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting up.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Jonathan Loaizaga, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
ピッチャーか。バント
Here's
しよ
the 0-1. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring
これ
around
は
as
う
he
まい
gets
こ
this
と言
one
った。
down. The second for
そっ
one.
ちはか
One to smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the one.
The batter number 4.
Digging in, Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll two.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
A swing and a ground ball to third.
最悪
Fielded
の。
by Sogard. There's one
あ
on
これ
to
は耐え
first.
た。
Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping up to the plate, Mandy Alvarez hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And now they've got him picked off.
逆をつかれ
The
る。け
tag,
ど間に合
and
っ
he
た。
is safe on a very close play at the bag.
やりますよ。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
うわ
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line and left. On the move is Garcia. And they can't run it down. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 3 and the Brewers nothing. So here is Avisail Garcia, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
よいしょ。
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
うん、飛べるのか、これ。
Pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Eric Sogard, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted into center field. Hicks is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Brett Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Brewers strand 1, still down 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man. 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
1 strike.
One out, nobody on.
Full
And
count.
it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Sent on the ground out to second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one got a piece up.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gleyber Torres, an RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane is under it. And that's the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Leading off for the
Okay,
Brewers,
thank you, Heidi.
the center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Holt, a native Texan. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2000.
That's foul.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2.
No. Ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brock Holt becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 3rd.
Yelich.
in is Christian Yelich.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A bouncer to the left side. Andahar brings it in. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
We're playing 2-2.
Full count now, 3-2. Kyle Higashioka, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Higashioka, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Down the 3rd baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball, no. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a little chopper to the right side. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 4.
Stepping in, Jonathan Loaizaga, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter, number 14.
Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
To the plate now, Tyler Wade, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Keston Hiura.
The second baseman, Keston.
Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle, reined in, and there's one down now. Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
2-2.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Eric Sogard. No balls and 1 strike. Sogard, a native of Arizona. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Eric Sogard becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch on its way. Justin Smoke will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Mandy Alvarez. The pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Kane on the move. He's there and records the first out.
TikTok は死刑に。TikTok。
Here it comes. And And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the
見
plate
事
for
に
ball 1.
ケンさんのスマホが割れましたな。
And this one's on the inside corner.
あ
1 and
んなに
1.
でもバリバリに割れるもんですね。
Now the pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Stays alive, still 0 and 2. And he misses there, 1 and 2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
Wow, from 0 and 2 to 3 and 2, and that last pitch on 2 and 2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Kane is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0 and 2.
2年前の11月か。
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. LeBron's around first, looking for second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
ああ、こっちの早かったのか。10日か。
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
Looking at his career totals, Cain brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0 and 2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's Brock Holt now. He swings and grounds it to short. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
強烈な打球やな。
The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Ball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2-0 now.
スタミナがないのが弱点やな。
Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
弾くか。
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
The 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front, 3-1. Corbin Burns takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Throw over to the bag, runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Pitch out, nothing doing.
We're playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Standing in, Kyle Higashioka. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2 balls and a strike now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
千葉県民幕張メッセですか。
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Hicks is on his way home. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
追加点。変えましょうか。全く見てない。じゃあ運転は危ないですからね。一番悪い人で。
Mike Tuchman will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
9時7分ですな。
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Fly ball to straightaway left. Garcia giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter number
Settling in now, Tyler Wade. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
J フォンはな、J フォ
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss
ン。
that
見
time.
事に
It's
割れて
0-1.
ましたが。
Hit well on the
あ
ground
ー、
to
取られ
first.
た。
And he'll step on the bag himself,
よう
and the
取っ
inning
たな。
is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Yankees lead this one 4-1.
さあ、これで、表示が出んのか。イニングが出んのか。出んの。2.91。
Luis Sessa enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
number 85. Luis
Ready for another shot now. Avisail
Ah,
Garcia. And he'll try to start
6回か。
things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
あー、いきなり
Slapped
打たれる
hard the
か。
opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96 mile
ブル
an
ブル
hour
ブル
fastball
ワーズ。
that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted the
Yeah.
other way to left center. Stanton giving chase.
Yes.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
the first base.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. And he'll try to crowd
Wow.
in there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first
ヤン
baseman.
キー号砲。
6th inning.
ヤンキー
4-1
号砲。
is our score. 1-2 now as that one's
ブ
fouled
ル
off.
ブルブルワーズ。田中のマー君は、2軍か3軍に落としてますからね。
And he fouls
あ
this
ま
one
りに
off.
も抑えられんから。
The 1-2. Now he goes the
Ah,
other way,
cha,
and he got
ta.
a lot of it high and deep
完
to left
璧
center
に、
field.
ああ、入ってもうた。
On into the home
Ah,
bullpen
cha.
for a home run.
2点取られてもうた。
So a 2-run shot to left center, number 197 in his career, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and
ま
sneak
さ
a
か入る
fastball
とは。
past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the
Yeah,
numero
right.
uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Pulls the string on that one strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hands so far.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now.
1-2.
The pitch.
なんか来年か来来年に
Hits
プ
are
レステ
even at
5
7
プロが
apiece.
出るらしいですよ。ああ、ケンさん
Swing
の
and
ア
a
イド
liner.
ル。えらい
Gets
割れ
into
て
the
ました
outfield
な。
for a one-out base hit.
来年プレステ5プロ出ます
Dan,
よ。
after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak.
来年か来来年かに
This could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat
PS5
pretty
プロ
well,
が
and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about.
多分
6 game
7
hitting
万ぐらい
streak
す
so
るんちゃ
far.
いますか。
In now is Lorenzo Cain. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
だいたい本体出
Dan,
て
this
か
guy's
ら
on fire.
3
He used
年
to
後に
say
出る
all
ら
the
しく
time
て
it's
ね。
about
来年
150
3
ABs
周年なんですよ。
200 ABs. Where you start
なんか
figuring
来
out what
年
kind of
に
season
出る
you're
か
gonna
もしれな
have.
い言っ
He's
てますね。
obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's
今
been
年の
locked in
11
from day
月
one of
で
this season, and it's
丸2年
continuing
ですから
right
ね。
now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it. and he continues to hit line drives.
PS5 プロは、まあ、Xbox も出すんちゃうか言うてますけどね。上位モデルを。これは低かったけど、プレステ3にプロなかったやろ。3はね、4はあったけど、4も出てから3年後にプロが出てるらしいんで。多分出すんちゃいますか。まあ値段ももっと高なるでしょうけど、今でも5万なんぼやから、7万ぐらいいくんちゃうんすか。7万、8万ってとんでもない額になってきますね。よっしゃ。でもえげつないぐらい言われてましたね。バキバキになってたんですよ。あんなにでも日々入るもんなんですね。
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mandy Alvarez. Luke Voigt is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
ボイトさん。新しいの変えてくれ言わなダメですね。自分多分ああいう壊れた時のあれ入ってないですね、多分。多分保険入ってなかったんちゃいますかね。保証サービスというか。まあでも次壊れたら iPhone ですかね。問題は au をやめてドコモにするのかっていうね。まあ今までずっと au ですけど。入ってなかったらどうなるんですかね。優勝のなんか。なんやかんやもう相当昔から au ずっと使ってますからね。10年以上使ってるでしょうね。ひたすら au。いろんな携帯使ってきましたけど。はじめは確か関西セルラーでしたかね。液晶やったけどなんかそんな色もなかったですからね。
DJ LeMahieu will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
昔なんか通過本関西とかにもありましたね。
Fouled off. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss.
今のスマホ、新しいやつとか10万ぐらいしますからね。恐ろしいですよね。
Hit to short.
どこ投げとんや。
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Aaron Hicks is at the plate as he looks at ball
なんか
1.
最新のはええけど値段が高いから あえて最新じゃない、ちょっと落ちたようなの方がまだ
Ready
安
with
い
the
です。
1-0. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride
まあ
through
そ
the
ら
zone.
新
A lot
しい
of
の
late
は魅力
swings
です
right
けど
now.
も。
You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play.
でも au からドコモに変えるんやったら、それなりにな
Here's
ん
the
か
1-2. And a slider swung
安
on
し
and
て
missed,
くれ
and the
そうで
side
す
is
ね。
retired. One left for the Yankees. And it remains a 4-3 game. DJ LeMahieu will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Now playing third base. Number
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Adam Ottavino comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number
うん。
7.
オッタビーノさん。
Adam Ottavino.
This is skied out toward right. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now
Digging in to try it again, Omar Narvaez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
あー、持ってかれ
Swing
た。
and a drive to
あ
right.
ー、じゃ
There
あ
it
同点だった。
goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
同点ホームラン。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
いきなり打たれるって痛いな。
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. No balls and a strike to count. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swings through it for strike number 2.
変わってそうそう打たれるっていう。
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Eric Sogard stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
No.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. All even now at 4 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. JP Fireisen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Orlando Arcia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0.
Ball, no.
Oh, and this is hit
わ
high and deep out to
お、い
left.
ただきましたと言いながら入
And
って
oh,
な
he
い。
missed a home run by a matter of
あ
feet.
ー
It's
あー、
off
それ
the
かそれか
wall.
それか。
The throw is wild and it gets away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra
それ
bases
取る
right
そ
off
れ
the
取る。
bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back.
There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
ああ、惜し
Garcia
い
is
な。
on the warning track
No
as he
choice.
hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
So a runner at first now with one away, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka.
そういや、ディビジョンもスマホゲーになるらしいですね。完全無料ゲーらしいです。
He's set and the pitch.
何
And
で
he
もス
fouls
マ
this
ホ
one
です
off.
な。
Horizon, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a
Division
16th round
スマホ。
selection during the 2014
まあ、ファ
draft.
ンは食いつ
Hey,
く
this
かも
guy's
しれ
got
ん
a
けど、
chance to
多
be
分
an
やらんです
absolute
な。
steal. Being drafted where he was,
スマ
there
ホ
are
でディビ
definite
ジョンっていう
signs
のもなん
that
か
he、has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Got him reaching a bit
まあ、
too
デ
far
ドラ
after
も
that one.
ね、
It's
スマ
strike
ホで
one.
えらい流行ってるみたいですけど、なかなかぬるぬる動くらしいですけどね。
1-1, the count to Clint Frazier.
We're playing 11.
The set and the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out
あ
to
ー、上が
left
りす
field.
るか。
Garcia has a read on it.
ダメだ、これ。
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Jonathan Holder is on
さ
the pitch
あ、あ
out of
とは
the
抑
bullpen
え
in
れ
the
んのか
bottom
どう
half
か。
of the 8th.
なんかでも中継ぎがね、あんま抑えられんからね。もう一つ安定がないっていうか。
So striding forward now, Justin Smoke. He comes in 1 for 2 with that
ま
home
たアウ
run
ェー
he
や
hit
か
earlier.
ら、
First pitch of the
さよなら
at-bat.
のピンチがありま
Bouncer
す
to
ね。
the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit
ア
ago.
ルシア。
Strike 1 to start the
アリシア
at-bat.
みたいな。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
1-2.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider
めっ
there,
ちゃブ
2
チ切れ
away.
とる。
Classic slider down
放り
and
投げ
away
て
from
ま
a
すわ。
strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Lorenzo Cain is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The windup and the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Weak grounder down the line at third.
ボッテンボッテン。
But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
よいしょ。ショートゴロ。
In the
あ、落
dirt,
とし
and
とる。
oh, he can't quite dig it out.
一塁落としよった。ポロリポロリ。
Not shortstop.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Brock Holt. No balls and one strike. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled away. And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score remains tied at 4. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tyler Wade. From the stretch.
ポロチンコ。 ま
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to
ポ
throw
ロ
out
チン
there.
ですか。あー、
And
ちょっと
every
待っ
pitch
た。
so crucial
No
in a
hit
tie
やん
ball
か。
game, so he'll step out and ask for
セ
time.
カンド、守られへんな。さあ、最終回。
The 1-0 home.
なんとか勝ち越さんとね、延長行くとまた永久にあるからね。ノースリー。
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
ファー
Now
ボー
here's
ル。
a check swing.
あーちゃ
Did he go around is the question.
Swingを取り
And
よった。
yes, he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Set. Here's the 3-1.
いやー、入ってんかい。
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after
あ
throwing
れ、
3
また入ってん
consecutive
す
balls. You
か。
got a chance to get an out right here.
He pops him
あ
up
ーちゃ
toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Now to the plate, Luke Boyd, who flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on
ス
base
トリ
here.
ートファイターが497円。えらい安いです。
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. One away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
あらまあ。
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a
デ
double
ィビ
play.
ジョン
Good
が
job to let
ス
it
マ
go
ホ
by
ゲー
though
に
as
な
a
り
hitter.
ましたよ。
Possible go-ahead runs on
基
first,
本
one
プレイ
away.
無料の ディビジョンスマホは。あー、打ち上げた。ニューヨークが舞台らしい。またこれワンみたいな感じ。ワンをそのままスマホゲームしたような感じです。なんでもスマホですな。スマホもね、入れても容量がね、空きがないと入れられへんからね。意外と容量少ないからね。
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. The bounce up to the left side. Throw on the first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Brewers looking to celebrate in Milwaukee. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. A ball and no strikes.
延長しかも無制限やからね。
That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat.
特殊なルール採用してないからね。
Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Another payoff pitch. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in once again, Keston Hiura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
相当ボールですよ。これを振るっていうのはやばい。
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
はいさようならっていうね。
Waved at and missed, and he's
あ
behind
るあるですけどね。
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
To 1-2 now.
1-2 to count.
Here comes the 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. And
Yes,
a
sir.
great inning here as he
Nam
gets another
toka
punch
taita.
out and strikes out the side in order. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 4-4.
だから横浜中日
Stepping in and ready for
引
another
き分け
shot.
書いてま
Gleyber
す。
Torres
0対0
doubled
で引き
and
分け。
singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, no.
プロ野球もそこまでもうチェックせんなってきましたね。
Ready with the 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
このピッチャーもなんかボールがえらいはっきりしてますね。
Now the 2-0. There's a fastball that
これ
misses.
またボール。
Brett
意外
Gardner
と審
waits
判も
on
取ら
deck.
へんですね。これ入ってんのに。スライダーチェンジ。
There's a
お
swing
ーっ
and a
と、
fly
これ
hit
はいっ
well
た
out to right
か。
field.
抜ける抜
Yelich
ける抜
going
ける。
back.
あ、入っ
And
た入っ
as
た。
Yankees fans here
い
on
ただきまし
television
た。
quite frequently, see
第
ya.
14号。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they will take the lead
い
here. It's now
や
a
ー、ライト持って
5-4
いき
ball
ました
game.
ね。さあ、抑えのチャップマンさん用意せんと。監督もあちゃーいう感じですね。せいや、おじいちゃんか。
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here.
ライ
We'll
ト
see if
に
that
えらい
leadoff
流
homer
れな
stands
がら
up.
入り
Either
ました
way,
ね。
that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Now the skipper's on his way
さ
out
す
toward the
が
home
に
plate
交代
area,
です
and I
ね。
believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Claudio will come on in
ク
relief
ラ
here
ウ
and
ディオ。
appear in game number 25 on the year so
さあ、こ
far.
っちも、
Alex Claudio. Now catching batting seventh, number
この
9,
人辞めさせて、チャップマンさん。
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives.
ああ、ボールだわ。
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
最近、梅ざらめ食べになっています。前よ、梅ざらめ言ってたけ
And
ど、
that's a swinging strike
全く
three
食べ
in
に
the
なり
dirt.
ましたね。
And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, and there's one away.
now batting, catcher, Kyle.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Higashioka. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this
梅
point.
ざらめ、
Here
梅
comes
ざら
the
め。
first pitch. It's a
Wow.
high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he
大概
just
でもチ
couldn't
ッ
keep
プス
that
タ
ball
ー
fair as it
か、
winds up a long foul ball. Again, another foul ball.
チップスターが多いですかね。あと、ポッキーとか。
0-2, here it is.
ポッキーのなんかサラダ味がうまいですね、あれね。
On the ground to
あ
third.
ーちゃー、
Oh,
ポロ
and
リ
he
ポロ
can't
リ。
come up with it. Over to smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
いやー、まあ、帰んでもいいっすかね。あ、ジャッジさんが残ってる。唯一ジャッジさん残ってますよ。残ってるけど、このままピッチャー
Standing
で。
in now, the pitcher, Jonathan Holder. So with 2 away, they decide to let him
守り
hit
固めま
instead
しょ
of
うか
burning
ね。
a pinch hitter.
キャッチャーも変えて、
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, no.
ジャッジさんを守りに使いますわ。
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Line to the right
あ
side.
あ、ええ
And
当た
a
り
little
やけど、
self-preservation down at first as
一
he
塁ライ
throws
ナ
that
ー。
one in to end the inning. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. So stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He starts
ああ、
off the
これ
inning
でピッ
against a
チ
guy
ャー
who
をチ
struck
ャッ
out
プマンに
side
変え
last
て、
inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball, looking to make
で、
sure this
守り
game goes
も
no further. Save situation
東
here in
岡
inning
さん
number
を
10.
変えて、
Gary Sanchez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
で、外野をセンター、レフト、ジャッジさんをライ
Aaron
トに、
Judge is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
筋肉兄弟、
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
No.
Lifetime line
さあ、
against
あとはこの
Chapman. He's
人
1
が
for
抑え
5.
てくれりゃいい
The
け
1-0
ど、
home. Is a
あ
sinker
ら、
that misses
ス
for
トラ
a
イクが
ball.
入らん。
Chapman is a guy known for his lights out stuff.
頼
He
みま
tends
す
to
よ。
rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's
あ
not
あ、
uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to
結
come in
構
with
伸びるん
really
です
good
け
stuff.
ど、あー
It
ちゃー
seems
抜い
like
ても
he's
た。
either
入
really
って
hit
も
miss.
た。
He'll rack up a lot of
ええ
strikeouts, but if he's not quite on,
伸び
he'll
るな。
also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can
ま
cause
さ
a
か
pitching
のレ
coach
フト
and a
オーバー。
manager to really start to pull their hair out.
ええ、
Well,
その
that
ま
will
ま
bring a
入る。
smile to a manager's face every single
入る
time.
というか、看
First
板
hitter
に
of
当
the
たっ
inning
てる
just
だけなの
squares it up
で、
and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Manny Pena
い
stands
き
in
な
as he
り打
looks
た
at
れ
a
るって
called
なんか
strike.
やばい
He'll
展
go to
開
work
だ。
on getting that tying run home from second. Fastball, and he's
お
quickly in the hole,
ー、
0-2.
101マイル。
You have one job in this situation,
あとは
especially
スライ
down
ダーで。
0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner
い
to
や
third
ー、
and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And the runner not
ま
tagging
ず
will
はワ
retreat
ンア
to
ウト。
second base. Here's Justin Smoke now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him
な
down
ん
for
と
the
か
second
三振
time
あと
here
一人。
tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the
ガ
strikeout
ル
there.
シアさ
Yeah,
ん。
Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
With runners in scoring position this season, Arcia is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching,
Ah,
but maybe a
yes,
little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Weekly hit
よ
to
っしゃ、
third.
サードゴロ。おーし
Throw
ゃ、終わ
on
っ
to
た。
first, and the Yankees
終
will put an
了。
end to their three-game skid
な
as
ん
this
と
ball
か
game
勝ち
is
ました
over.
の。
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Jonathan Holder gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his
さすが
50th
チ
of
ャ
the
ップマン。
campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
これで多分貯金1やったと思うんですけどね。ああ、やっとは連敗しとったんや。3連敗やっと止まったんですね。 で、貯金が1になって、ブルージェイズとの差が 0.5。もうひっくり返る可能性ありですね。アップルストアに新品に変えてくれはダメですね。使い物にならんすもんね。ブルワーズは、貯金が4なんや。よっしゃ、さあ、終わりましょうか。保証のあれ入っとったらあれですけど、その辺はなんともね、保証次第ですね。入ってなかったら結構高いかもしれないですね。はーい、お疲れ様でした。では。